When William Penn was living in England, he was standing on the street in London and an aristocrat's carriage came by. He didn't bow. An English soldier came up to him and said, "Why didn't you bow? Didn't you see that that was an aristocrat's carriage?" And he said, "According to my religion, Quakerism, no man was meant to or supposed to bow in front of any other man." That was a radical idea. That was a radical idea in 1776. It's a radical idea today. And yet, what has happened with the corporatocracy is that basically in some subconscious ways, we have recreated the condition of aristocracy. We're back to the king and the king's cronies. Corporations and moneyed interests in general have unlimited permission to just flood our political campaigns. We don't have universal health care because the health companies don't want it. Why do we have the highest incarceration rate in the world? Well, in large parts because building prisons is one of the largest urban industries in the United States. Why do we have a military budget that is greater than most all the other countries in the world combined? Because of the so-called military-industrial complex. Politicians have to do what corporations bid them to do. The late Supreme Court Justice Louis Brandeis said, "You can have large amounts of money in the hands of a very few, or you can have democracy. You cannot have both." We know what we have to do. We have to pass federal legislation, call for complete public funding of political campaigns, and also, because of the Citizens United decision, we need a constitutional amendment which will establish that undue economic interest cannot be brought to bear on our political functioning. Money should buy a lot of things, but it should not buy political power.